Hey you guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If I look a little grainy, it's because it's getting dark outside and the light's kind of behind me, so we're just winging it and hoping that it doesn't get too dark before I finish. So I thought it would be kind of cool to hop on here and do the 40 questions beauty tag, which looks like it's 10 questions on skincare and 30 questions on makeup. And this is my dog Storm. If you haven't seen him yet in any of the videos, there he is. Okay, so let's begin with the questions. Kind of depends on my mood and how I'm feeling. Sometimes once, sometimes twice, sometimes not at all. I'll just wipe my makeup off with makeup remover and let it go. And if I didn't wear any makeup that day, sometimes I just don't wash it. I guess it just depends on how lazy I'm feeling. I think I have combination skin, I guess. I don't really know. I've never really thought about it. My skin's really dry in the winter, and in the summertime, it's like kind of like in between. It's not oily, it's not dry. I guess it's like normal, but in the winter, it is really dry. Number 3, what is your current facial wash? Well, currently I am testing out the Dermalogica Age Smart line. I'm not old. I just turned 29 this year, and I'm trying to prevent future things from happening. Like, I've noticed a couple things starting, so I figured let's prevent it before it gets too out of hand. No, not really. I can't really answer that question because I don't really have don't really use an exfoliator. I was using the Clean and Clear, just like pump moisturizer you would get at Walgreens. And then I just purchased the CeraVe, whatever it is, moisturizer. And it's actually a lot thicker and the consistency seems so much better. So I'm trying that out now, trying a whole bunch of new things. So we'll see how I like that one. If I'm out a lot in the summer, I do get freckles, kind of like under this area and along my nose. Excuse me. The Dermalogica Age Smart line actually has an eye cream in it, which I am testing out as well. Are you eating your toy? But that's the first eye cream that I've started trying out. I wouldn't say I get super crazy breakouts, but I do get some. I usually get them on my chin. Right now I have 1, 2, 3 across the top of my lip, and I don't know if it's from using a different highlighter across my Cupid's bow or something, but there are currently 3 pimples, and they hurt right across the top of my lip. I didn't have to use PROACTIV. I had bought it maybe twice, I want to say, when I was younger. And then my brother had started getting it. The mall had a vending machine where you could go purchase products out of it. So I used it after he used it. But I remember the toner being super nice. My face felt so smooth when I was done using it. Kind of wish I could try it again, but I don't really know if it's worth it when I found, other products and stuff like that that I'm trying to get into. All right, on to the makeup questions. Okay, so currently I am using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, and then I'm also using the Maybelline Dewy and Smooth Foundation. It's kind of a toss-up between the two. The Maybelline Dewy one is a little too dark right now, so I'm kind of mixing the two together. I don't really know if I like it, but that's what's happening. Right now I'm using a toss-up between the Tarte Shape Tape and the Maybelline Age Rewind. I actually really like that one. Almost better than the Shape Tape, to be honest with you. I feel like they're really comparable in like coverage and texture and consistency. I don't know, I like them. No. I like fake lashes. I wish that I could apply them. It has literally been a struggle for as long as I can remember to apply fake lashes. I just can't do it. I do remember hearing something along those lines. I don't think my mascara usually lasts about 3 months anyway. I feel like if you're using it a couple layers every time you put on your makeup, it's going to go relatively quick anyway or dry out before then. But I know for a fact that I have definitely had foundations way longer than that, so I'm assuming that I probably should not have. Right now I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I feel like that's a no-brainer. At Sephora, you can get everything, you know? So, I mean, MAC is just MAC. And don't get me wrong, to my knowledge, MAC has a lot of great products, but I feel like at Sephora, you're open to like this whole new world of hundreds of products and brands, and it's, you can't go wrong. Um, I use brushes for foundation. I use sponges for foundation, concealer sponge, um, eyeshadow brushes. What is this really asking me? That's pretty much it. Brushes, sponges. Most of the time I do. I realized that my eyeshadow really didn't go on as good or cover like the veins in my eyelids unless I actually put a primer on and set it with like a bone colored shadow. Yes, 100%. I love pore filling primers. I feel like they make your face look so smooth, your foundation looks so flawless, and without it, it's just a hot mess and you can see all your pores and everything, and I don't approve. This is such a hard question. I feel like I haven't gotten really to experience a whole lot of eyeshadows. Like I've never tried MAC shadows. Um, the Anastasia eyeshadows are really good. They're really pigmented. They're really easy to blend out. They're really buttery smooth. I just love them. So I think out of everything I have, I don't know though, because the Morphe palette that I have is really great too. So can we say Anastasia and Morphe? Have it just a toss up between the two? I don't use mineral makeup. I remember when Bare Minerals was such a huge thing, probably like 15 years ago or something. I remember seeing the infomercials and they were taking this powder and just putting it on their face and it covered everything. And I was like, there's no way. There's no way that's possible. And I remember buying it, or my mom bought it for me at the time, and it just never did that for my skin. It didn't cover anything. It didn't cover redness. It didn't cover my pimples. Whatever. I think my favorite lipstick, I'm going to go off a brand because I don't use lipstick too often. But I really like the ColourPop lippies. I feel like their Ultra Satin lips are such a great formula. They stay on for a really long time. They're not drying like a matte lip or anything. I think they're great. How about lip gloss? I don't like lip gloss. Anytime I've ever tried to wear lip gloss, my hair has gotten stuck to my lips, and I literally just can't stand it. No lip gloss for me. My favorite blush would probably be one that I have from Wet n Wild. It's one of their color icon blushes. It's the bigger one, not the small square. It's like the rectangle. But it's like a mauvey, pinky kind of color. I don't feel like going to get it, but it's one by Wet n Wild. Yeah, I shop online for makeup. I use a lot of online stores like I've shopped online at Ulta. I've shopped online at Sephora. I've shopped online at ColourPop, Morphe, you know, things like that. I love drugstore makeup. It's more affordable for me, and I like makeup. So, you know, the drugstore gives me a lot of great options and a lot of great brands to try out at a decent price. That came out really fast. I have always wanted to take makeup classes. I just don't think I can afford to. So I'm just kind of doing my own thing and winging it on my own, you know? Clumsy as in I stab myself in the eye with mascara. If you consider that clumsy, then yeah. But I drop everything. I'm become a Butterfingers. Um, so that's about the extent of my clumsiness. I don't really have an answer. Makeup's makeup, and to each their own. You kind of do whatever you want to do, and that's that. I think a mix up of the two is good. I like a little bit of both. Mix it up. Put neutral on top, color on the bottom, color on top, neutral on the bottom, colorful eyes, neutral lip. I don't know. I don't care. I would probably just throw on mascara. I do it all the time. I don't mean, yeah. I don't think I'm hideous without any makeup on, if that's what you're asking me. That's such a hard question to answer. And again, I don't really think that I have a preference. I like all the makeup. I mean, I'm just now starting to branch into like different brands. Like I got the Carly Bible from BH Cosmetics. I finally got an Anastasia palette. You know, I have the One Morphe palette. I have the Tarte concealer. So I'm kind of branching out into different things, and you know, trying all these things from different brands makes me realize that there are so many great brands out there. So I don't think I could pick a best makeup line. What kind of question is that? I love it. I love it. I don't know how else to answer that question. I love makeup. Like, if I hit the lottery, I'd spend a lot of money on makeup. So, guys, that was all 40 questions. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned a little bit about what I like about makeup, what I like about skincare, certain products that I use, and things like that. So if you guys like Q&A videos and you wouldn't mind seeing more of these in the future, or different tag videos that I can find on the internet, give this video a great big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave, and hit that little bell next to the subscribe button. It'll let you know every time I upload new videos. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye! He ate the ear. He's eating the ear off the dinosaur. So why are you not doing that? Look, he actually ate part of his head. Look at his face. Why are you licking your leg so much? Censored. Censored. Are you licking your butt? Are you licking your butt? So if you guys look cute, oh. And so if you guys look, help me, Storm. What am I trying to say? And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. Ew, what was that? Storm. Storm.